Hi everybody, welcome back. Thank you so much for watching. Welcome to another update for my hashtag 365 days of samples. I'm just gonna dive right in and start with the products that I would not purchase the full size of. I finally finished the last OPI Avo Juice Skin Quencher. It's a hand and body lotion. This is in the shade Holly Berry. It was really hard to use this because it was like Christmas in August. It's a very holiday scent, and I was not feeling it, and you guys already know my thoughts on the OPI Avo Juice. I just talked about them so many times. Do not like them. They are too sticky. I'm glad to be saying goodbye to this one, and I hope it is the very last one. The next product that I would not purchase the full size of is the Fresh Sea Berry Body Cream, which I had one of those little tub samples from Sephora. You know, it's a good body cream, and I do actually own a full size of a Fresh body lotion already. I own the grapefruit one. This is what the little tub looks like, which I will probably clean out and keep because these are good, you know, in case I happen to ever travel and need to just take a tiny little bit of something with me. This is a good thing to do so. The lotion or the cream absorbed really quickly, really easily. So it wasn't sticky as in comparison to the OPI. But the smell, I just wasn't crazy about. It's very earthy, and sometimes I like earthy scents, but there was just something about it that it wasn't very pleasant for me. I know some people really like those sort of like deeper, earthy, sort of musky-ish scents. For me, it wasn't doing much for me. So the lotion itself, very good, absorbs really easily. It was the scent that really turned me off. And the last product I finally finished, this is the YSL Touche Eclat Blur Perfector, and this is quite messy, so I'll just warn you now. My makeup products tend to get pretty messy with use. This product, which as you can see lived there, is interesting. I tried to use it as described, which is supposed to be you can use it on like bare skin or on top of makeup, and you use like the little puff and just like pat it onto your face, and it's supposed to like mattify and, you know, have that blur factor and make your skin look better. Every time I put it on top of makeup, it would remove whatever makeup was underneath. So how I was using it was I was taking it just with my finger out from here, and I was applying it to my face first, usually mixing it with my primer, sometimes primer and then this stuff, or even mixing this stuff up with my foundation. Like if you warm it up enough, it gets liquidy enough that you can mix it in with your foundation. And I used the last bit of it today. I had already had a primer on and a little bit of makeup, but just like tiny bit, so I just patted this on top, and then went in with my foundation. I mean, it looks good. It likes the skin, but it look good, but it's really, really heavy. And some of the primers I use are pretty heavy and like pore filling, but like this stuff, like it really feels super heavy on the skin, because I definitely don't think it's supposed to be used that way. I think it's supposed to be used quite sparingly, but whenever I used it that way, it just didn't work. So that's the way I got it to work for me. It's just I would not purchase it for that reason. You know, maybe if I was ever like drowning in money and I was like, what can I spend like $80 on that, you know, I don't really need, maybe I'd buy it and use it for that purpose on like very special occasions, but really I do not need it. So I'm glad I tried it, because I know that this was like a huge hype product, and the full size is beautiful. Like it's one of those absolute luxury products, but it didn't work for me. I have three things in the try again. The first one is the Lancome, the Visionnaire. And I actually have another sample, as I mentioned when I had drawn this one. I picked that one out too. So I'm going to keep trying this. I definitely don't like the sample packaging. I don't know what the full-size packaging is like, but it has this like the stick. I don't like that, because it's really hard to get product out. Like you're trying to scoop it out and the container's not big enough, and I just was frustrated trying to use it that way, and like trying to just get it out wasn't happening. The scent is very, very floral and it's very fragranced, and I don't like when my skincare has a scent unless it happens to be like a very subtle or pleasant to my nose scent. This one is not pleasant to my nose, and every time I would like put it on, fortunately it fades really quickly. But anyway, in terms of like correcting my wrinkles, pores, and evenness, I haven't really seen much of a difference while using this, so I'm going to use the other sample size, exact same as this, and then see what I think. And the last two, now I think these had been maybe in my past, maybe my try again before, don't remember, but this is the Dry Bar Sake Balm Nourishing Shampoo and Conditioner, and I'm not sure. I'm leaning towards the pass on the shampoo, but I'm not sure about the conditioner. I'm really not sure. Like when I used these two together, and then like I felt like my hair looked awesome, and I was like taking pictures and like posting them on Snapchat being like, yeah, my hair looks so good. And then whenever I would film with my hair down and then I'd look at the footage afterwards, I was like, my hair looks awful. My hair looks awful. It's like when I could pose and get it all right, and like in a picture it looks good, and then in movement it just looks like crap. And I don't know if it's just the way my hair is right now, or if this stuff just wasn't working for me. It's hard when you feel something in person, or it's just you, like you look in the mirror and you think great, but who knows what other people are thinking. Like maybe when I went out with my hair down, people are thinking, whoa, that's a crazy mess, like brush your hair, even though I was feeling super confident. Don't know. Anyway, that's why I want to try the Sake Balm shampoo and conditioner again. All right. I have 3 products that I would purchase the full size of. I will start with this one because I've already talked about this many times and have already purchased the full size. This is the first full size product I purchased because of this challenge. This is the Dr. Dennis Gross Alpha Beta Ultra Gentle Daily Peel. This stuff is super effective. It makes my skin look absolutely glowing and radiant, and just all around it looks really amazing. I had never used a peel before using this treatment, and this is amazing. I love it, and I will continue to get samples as often as I possibly can because the full size, the box, like they basically are exactly this, like they come in the box, and there's like 30 in a box. And it's hella expensive. It's like $100. So anytime I can grab a free sample, I'm gonna do it. The next product that I would purchase the full size of is the Calendula Deep Cleansing Foaming Face Wash. This is from Kiehl's. I liked this. I tried it out, took pictures and posted it on Snapchat because I do that every now and then. In case you're not following me on Snapchat, whenever the mood strikes, I will try out some random items and talk about stuff on Snapchat, and I did it with this stuff and I liked it. It was pretty good. I liked that it comes out like a gel and then it lathers and it foams, and it's really gentle and really pleasant to use, and it wasn't it didn't strip my skin, and it wasn't super abrasive, and I didn't have to like tug or rub a lot to get my makeup off, because I definitely tried it with like a full face of makeup just to, because that's how I like to try my cleansers, to see if it's actually going to do some good cleaning, and it really did. It really took off a lot of the makeup on my face, and so I was pretty happy with that, and it made my skin feel good. So it does say that's for normal to oily skin. Right now my skin is kind of like combo and it's going like all over the place. Like it's not consistent at all. Like I've been dealing with a little bit of dryness on my nose as opposed to oiliness, but then like my forehead will be oily and my nose will be dry, and then like I'll have normal, and it just goes back and forth where like sometimes my nose will be oily, and then sometimes my forehead will be dry, and then sometimes my cheeks will be dry, and then sometimes my forehead is there's no consistency to my skin. It is combination, so this worked for me. And the last product that I would purchase the full size of is from Clarins, and that is the UV Plus Broad Spectrum SPF 50 sunscreen. So that's what that container looks like. I love samples like this. They're so easy to use. This is like what I wish the Lancome one was in. Anyway, I use this mostly on my face and neck area before going outside. It didn't have a SPF scent at all. It applied like a moisturizer. It was like very lightweight and absorbed easily, and I had no ill effects from it, no breakouts, no irritation, no weirdness at all happening. So I was happy with this, and I was not burnt. I'm almost finished with a bunch of the Urban Decay Vice lipsticks. They're so hard to use. There's probably like 5 uses in each little tiny sample. So it's a struggle because there's so many of them. I'm getting through my products. You guys know that I say that every week. One of those slowly but surely kind of things where I just working away at as many as I can over the weeks. So anyway, I do a few more samples I added to this box. I placed an order online at Sephora for my brush cleaner, and I got a sample bag of like stuff because you know me, I like to try stuff. I don't want this challenge to like ever end. I just want to have like a never-ending container of samples because it's just been so much fun. Anyway, I know I'm starting to get like a little bit behind, but I'm gonna choose 5 foils. Maybe I'll get some of the new ones that I have in here, and we'll see what I'm dealing with. 1, 2, 3. Where are your foils? 5. All right, fun stuff. I did draw another sample of the Dr. Dennis Gross Alpha Beta Ultra Gentle Daily Peel. Yay. I have this little Jack Black Protein Booster Eye Rescue. This is an eye cream. I like the packaging. It's cute. I have something from Drunk Elephant. I have the B-Hydra Intensive Hydration Gel. Interesting. This says it is an anti-aging gel that replenishes nutrients and visibly brightens and improves skin texture and tone while delivering intense skin hydration throughout the day. I have a trio of samples, and when I pull stuff like this, even though it's meant to be used together, I do count each sample individually because they are 3 different products. And one of them might work for me, you know, and 2 might not, or 2 might work for me, 1 might not, you know, etc. If something is different and it's separate products, then I count them separately. So this one has a cleanser, and this is Clinique, by the way. It's the 3-step cleanse, exfoliate, and moisturize. It's got the liquid facial soap, oily skin formula, the clarifying lotion, and the dramatically different moisturizing gel. So there we go. So that's actually technically 6 products, which is actually going to bring my total for the week up to 8. Because while I did draw 5, I drew a conditioner, and I wanted to also try the shampoo that goes with it. So this is from Amore, and I have the cleansing oil shampoo and the cleansing oil conditioner. And it's supposed to be a gentle radiance cleanser. It's for all hair types. Really, really interested to try these. Like these feel really heavy, like really heavy for like being these tiny little tube samples, but they feel heavy. And I've never heard of a cleansing oil shampoo and conditioner, so I'm actually really, really excited to try these. So that is everything for my update this week. Just a reminder that all the products that are currently in progress and all of the new ones are all listed down below in the description box. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, concerns, if you've used any of these products and what you think of them, anything I should be aware of, especially with the new products, or if you have any ideas for me on how to use any of the products I'm still working on. I would very much like to hear that. If you have any other questions, comments, or concerns, leave them for me as well. I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Thank you so, so much for watching, and I hope I will see you in my next video. Bye. So that is everything for my update, as well as the wow, which I will probably hang up, clean out. Sometimes when I'm talking, I forget what I'm talking about halfway through the sentence, or I will be halfway through talking about a product and then I will completely forget what I was talking about, and I just have to go start over again. I finally finished the YSL Touche Eclat Blur